Yeah, you hear me outside. Lee Dorison, can you hear me? All right, great. Well, first of all, let me welcome everybody to our Cheers to the 20 Years event. It's a great evening. This is, as Angela said, one of our special signature events. Been lots of interest in this event. Unfortunately, we had to cap the attendance for this event. So consequently, Tropical Storm Ada will not be here tonight.
Good.
However, Mother Nature is a little upset, and she made sure that Tropical Storm Ada is coming on Monday and Tuesday, so be prepared. You know, it's a privilege for me to be here tonight to help celebrate our 20th year with the club. And I was thinking earlier today that Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and we have a lot to be thankful for as we begin our 20th year. We have, as a club, survived the COVID pandemic pretty well. So far, we've had a few members who have contracted the disease, but all have recovered. And we've been fortunate to not have to respond to an outbreak here at the club. And I want to thank all of you for responding to and following our protocols. That's helped. I appreciate it. In addition, we stand on a much firmer financial footing than we had as we go into 2021. Our balance sheet is as strong as it has ever been, and we have completed 3 consecutive years of positive operating profit.
Thank you, Dave.
And we have a number of significant projects underway that will enhance our club, including a new marina, which is named the Riverside Marina at Marco Island Yacht Club. We're embarking on a major systems changeover next summer that will improve our club operations and member experience. And we've been able to begin adding staff to help us achieve our objectives. And I'd like to stop here a minute and introduce a few new members of our staff. Joe Cece, would you raise your hand? Joe's just finished his first week on the job as our general manager. He's doing a great job. I've been privileged to work with him almost every day, and he's still here after a week, so that's good. In addition, we have a new front of house manager, Dana Fisher. Where's Dana? She's working. I love it.
There she is.
Welcome, Dana. Thank you. So you'll see a lot more of Dana. This is your first day on the job, right?
It is. Yes. I'm intimidated right now.
Way to jump into the fire.
I Hi, everybody. I have 2 kids at Tommy Garfield, and I do live on Marco, right off of Garfield on Barbados, and this is a lot right now, but I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so happy to be a part of your team. So if anything that you need, please let me know, and I'll be more than happy to accommodate you in any way that I can.
Thank you, Dana. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't recognize Chef Bob and Pam. The chef, where's the chef? Is he here?
Good chef.
There's Miss Pam.
Chef's probably busy putting up desserts. But I want to say thank you to Chef Bob and Pam. They've gotten us where we are today. It's been a great contribution, and we really appreciate them for the contribution they've made. Thank you. And the rest of the staff who've got us all fed tonight have done a great job as well, haven't they? I'd also like to take a minute to recognize a very special group of members tonight. So, if you've been a member since day 1, please stand. so many of you here that have been with the club through the journey to this important day. And I want to thank you for your contribution and thank you for your continued support of the club. So I'd like everybody to stand and join me in raising your glasses.
Oh, we have champagne.
Raise your glasses in a toast to all of us. Those that have been with the club since day one and those that have just joined. All of us together have seen this club through good times and challenging times. But I know the best and brightest days are yet to come. Cheers to the next 20 years.
Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you. So at this time, I'd ask Commodore Ray Rosenberg to join me. Ray, you want to come up here? Ray's has a couple of recognitions he'd like to handle from the bridge. So, Ray.
Thank you very much. Yeah, this is our 20th anniversary, and we are so fortunate to have the very first Commodore of this club. He's the one that organized 200 volunteers to open their checkbooks. And how much did they raise, Alan?
$5 million.
$5 million to buy this place. And it was amazing. And what is his name? It's Commodore Don Mills. Where is he? Don Mills needs to come in here. He may need some help. Come on, Don.
Come on down.
Come on down.
Come on down.
Come on down, Don.
Now, there's an interesting story about Don. Come on up here, Don. Oh, you've got your rank on properly and all that tonight. But let me give you an inspection. You need a new belt. Bob Winterhalter fixed these last night. You got your name tag on, all right? Your fly is zipped. Don was our Commodore in 2000 when we organized the club. And he didn't quite get it, so he had to do it again in 2001. So he was Commodore for 2 years. But we loved Don. He was a Master Sergeant in World War II in the infantry. And we in fact have 2 World War veterans in our club. Don and John Faison. And John's with us tonight also. And we're going to present you, Don, with a plaque. We got to turn the plaque around. Photo op. You are number 1. How old are you now, Don? Don, how old are you?
I'll be 96.
He started in 96. There's Don Mason over there. He's older than you are. He's 90. He's 1 year older. But Don was a Master Sergeant in World War II, and poor John was only a PO3 in the Navy. In the Navy. What?
Oh, the petty officer.
Petty Officer
They
3.
named their sergeants that way because they're very good at petty.
God bless both of you guys, and we hope you live hundreds of years. Oh, Don wants to speak.
I am extremely proud to receive this tonight. You are an amazing group of people. My life changed 20 years ago. I met 4 other wonderful men: Gene Helms, Doug Matthews, Jim Thomas, and Larry Kelly. We became a team, and we worked with Jack Anturanium, who owned this club at that time. Our job was to buy it, and everybody thought we were crazy. And Jack himself said, "You can't come up with $5 million." And we proved him wrong. I have had many happy hours here. I have found love in this room.
Oh, nice.
And no matter whatever happens to this club, it can only get better. One of the problems of being 20 years old is that you look back. Let's look forward. This club is just beginning to begin. The magnificent plan for putting docks out there will change the nature of the club and make it a real yacht club.
Yes, yes.
And I would like to say how much I appreciate the changes you have made. Some of the things will never change. They are the things that you provide. It's your membership, your belief in happiness. This is a happy place. I am proud to have designed the Club Burgee. I originally designed the bar downstairs. When we bought the place, it had a little bar, only good for about 8 people. And they said to me, "Don, can you find a place to make this bar bigger?" And that was my job, and I finally decided on the location, which worked out pretty good. The big sign that you see outside when you come into this place, that's mine. I painted it myself. But those things are not the things that make a club wonderful. The thing that makes a club wonderful is its membership. If you have something on your mind, sometimes you say to yourself, "Where should we go tonight?" Well, the answer is the Marco Island Yacht Club. Thank you all so very much. I am overwhelmed tonight.
Can we have all of the past Commodores that are present come forward for a photo op?
Yeah.
Please. I know we have a number of them here.
Uh-oh.
Inside or outside, come on in. And there was some past Commodores that tried to make reservations, and it was
Oh, wait a
full.
minute.
Over here.
Just wait 1 second here. Yeah. This close.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, this is a different group.
No, pass it
Oh, those are Commodores, Bob.
They got the light off now, we can see.
Yeah.
I thought I was a Passover commoner. You were a Passover, yeah.
Passed over commoner.
It's okay, we'll let Bob Winterholer stand up here, that's okay.
I'm sorry I wasn't wearing white. I didn't get the email. Yeah, me neither.
Yes, you guys did get the email.
And I'd like to say thank you, Don Mills, for designing my Virgie.
Anybody else have anything to say besides you didn't wear your whites tonight? Jim Marr
You don't know that I'm not wearing
Jim
white.
Marr got the message. God, these guys are something else. Anyways, they were here last night, they're whites, so please take a picture. And thank you, Don. We love you. Okay, thank you. Dismissed.
Thank you. Thank you, Ray. Thank you. So we have one more recognition before we turn it over to Mr. Sandlin for a few comments. Elaine, could you come up here? Come here. So, all of us that have joined the club have had the privilege of meeting Elaine for the first time. And when you meet her for the first time, she remembers you forever. Yeah, she says sit unless you're wearing a mask. So, Elaine has been with the club almost, I think, from the beginning, right? From 20 years. 99, so she's been here. She's probably forgotten more than most of us know. Some of that's a good thing. And Elaine, we want to say thank you for everything you've been and for what you've done with the club. And so we have a little bouquet for you, so hang on just a minute. Yeah, that's good. So, Elaine, thank you. Thank you for being a part of the You want to say anything? That's a first. She said she can't talk, and I said that's a first. Thank you so much.
I love you all, and you know that.
All right. So I'd like now to turn this over to Alan Sandlin. Alan has helped put the show up here with all the pictures. I thought they were great, and he has a couple of comments he'd like to share with us.
Make the changes.
We'll still stream.
Thank you, Dave. It's a pretty special evening, and we're going to give you all a history tour that I think you will appreciate. So as we get this up and running again.
Alan, this is what they want to come in to see.
Yeah. If anybody, hello.
You want to do this and I'll do that?
If anybody would like to come inside, we have 15 chairs here, and you're welcome to come in and sit here if you can't see the videos out there, but they will be outside too.
Now live from Marco Island, it's Saturday Night with Alan.
I can't tell you how amazed I am that John and Angela helped put this together, but you have no idea how many hours and hours and hours they and others have worked to put this night together. So before we go any further, let's give John and All right, here we go. Marco Marco Island has been a haven for boaters for over 5 centuries. Did you all know that? 1513 is when Ponce de Leon landed on Marco Island. Get out. He was here. The story of Marco Island Yacht Club is only a tiny piece of that history, but to us here this evening, this story is huge. It's exciting, and more than that, it's fun. So let the saga begin. Cheers to our 20 years, or as Paul Harvey would say, and now the rest of the story. In the beginning was Deltona, and Deltona begat the original Marco Island Yacht Club. Can you see that? Robert, Frank, and Elliot Mackle, visionaries of modern Marco and the Deltona Corporation. That's their picture, 1962. It was love at first sight. This is what Marco Island looked like in 1962 when Deltona brothers, Mackle brothers, saw it for the first time. And I'm going to read this to you because you might have trouble reading it where you're sitting. This is from Elliot. Or from Frank, I'm sorry. I couldn't believe Marco Island the first time I saw it. It was so beautiful. I decided right on the spot to turn Marco into a paradise everybody could enjoy, and the rest is history. Frank Mackle quote. Now you might look at this picture and say, wow, that's Marco today. Actually, Deltona employed a gentleman named Jim Vinsel, an engineer, and he worked over Memorial Day weekend in 1964 and came up with this plan that you're looking at for Marco Island, including the yacht club. Over a long 3-day holiday weekend, he named all the roads, all the canals, all the commercial sites, all the condominium sites, all the parks, and he put them in the places where you see them today. He was an amazing planner. And you know, I hear so many times today from those who may be in whatever place they're in going, well, we want Marco Island to be this, or we want Marco Island to be that. This, my friends, is Marco Island, and it will never change. 85% of our property in Marco is waterfront. You see that? All right, moving on. June 1964, the work began. Note the yacht club site at the bottom right. The bottom right is the yacht club site, and note the old railroad bed straight on the bottom left. You see that straight road? That's where the old railroad used to come. The old trestle bed is still a good place to run aground in the river. Ask Mert about that. Okay. The original yacht club based in 1964. At the bottom is Buttonwood Court. The top right is the original yacht clubhouse. There in the middle is the dockmaster and the bait and tackle next to the boat launching ramp, and there was also fuel here. The first Colors Ray celebration was July 4th, 1965. This is from the Marco Islander newspaper. Marco Island Yacht Club commissioned during colorful 4th of July ceremony. Elliot Mackle officiated over the grand opening of Marco Island Yacht Club July 4th, 1965. So how many years are we then?
Maybe.
35 and 20? 55 years. Marco Island Yacht Club has been here. The original Marco Island Yacht Club aerial in the 1960s, that was the clubhouse, and you can see the docks behind. See the dockmaster's house. Marco Island Yacht Club was fast to become a local gathering spot with memberships, family memberships, in 1969 of $100 a year. Oh, I'm joining up!
$75 a year, by the way, for an individual.
That's a lot of money.
And sailing has always been a part of MIYC. Fun. Great shot, huh? Marco Island Yacht Club became Marco's social gathering spot. Earl Richard was the club's new manager. Does anybody remember that name? He was a local manager at one of the restaurants in here or Naples that was well thought of, and the club, the Mackles, got him here. And he promised to make the yacht club the in place, Angela, for dining, dancing, and good times on Marco Island.
Yay!
Boy, have we continued that tradition, huh? Amen. The original club's social room, with windows up to the water and ultimately out to the new bridge. The island's first boat tour, the Islander, docked at the yacht club. Now you can still see this boat up at Naples City Dock. Constructed by Deltona, it debuted Labor Day 1968 for the opening ceremony of the Marco River Toll Bridge. Now we know it as the Jolly Bridge. What was the toll? Anybody remember?
25 cents.
No, 5 cents.
No.
10 cents?
Keep coming. 40 cents originally.
Really?
40 cents went down to 25 cents, went down to 10 cents.
10 cents, yeah.
And it may be the only bridge in the United States that is paid off.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right?
It would never happen in New Jersey. Never paid off.
Pay that bill
Yeah,
off.
right? You're right.
Listen to the music. Now, here's a little known to most. The seeds for the now Naples Philharmonic began in Marco in the 70s, and they had outside concerts held at MIYC. And there's a picture. Anybody attend any of those? Okay.
Oh, look, see, Jane. All right.
The fun continues at MIYC. The annual Antique Auto Show began at the Yacht Club July 4th, 1971, still going on today. Antique autos from around the state attracted gawkers and hawkers. And it's still going on. Kiwanis Club still sponsors that today. Now this is an interesting little tidbit. The annual Somerset Regatta kicked off from MIYC on Labor Day 1966. Is Chuck here? Chuck Allen?
It's outside.
Okay, Chuck knows this. Elliot Mackle quoted, "It seems like we have a new tradition." Well, he was quite right, as that regatta completed its 53rd annual run October 2018, and it's still going on. Come on, baby, let the good times roll. That's me and my darling wife and a good friend and our big boat, our Egg Harbor. We spent many months on our first big boat at the Yacht Club while I was singing at Quinn's on the beach. And we would stay on our boat while I was singing there because we had a home in Sarasota at the time. And we would watch those beautiful concerts up on the fly bridge. The storms are coming. The first wave of environmentalism swept over the country, and in April 1976, the Corps denied Deltona their last 2 permits to dredge and fill. Newspaper headlines, Deltona must stop building on Marco. 1976. Deltona fought back, but in March of 1982, the Supreme Court concurred with the Corps, leaving Deltona 4,000 undevelopable lots and $100 million in debt, forcing them to liquidate their most valuable possessions, of which the Marco Island Yacht Club was the first on the block. Well, the club foundered through 2 independent sales with new owners who was attempted to condominiumize the waterfront property until the mid-90s. 2 different owners came and bought this property, and in each case, they wanted to build condos here. Now, that was before Marco Island City. This land is zoned private club, and the county said, we don't want to have anything to do with a rezone here.
So anybody who thinks you can sell this property and put a condo up, it's not gonna happen. Because coming over that bridge, nobody wants to see a condo in their face. So, yacht club it is, yacht club will be. Yeah. Then after a questionable fire burns the clubhouse to the ground. A most unlikely hero emerges in the 90s with a plan to enlarge the yacht basin, adding a barrage of floating concrete docks, plus building a wholly new clubhouse. Voila! Super Jack Enteramian. There he is. Miraculously, Jack was able to navigate through the maze of government red tape, acquiring the permits to dredge the huge yacht basin, selling condo boat slips for profit, and to enhance the sales of his Cape Marco development, and that's the basin that we know today. And I think it's kind of amazing that so many people wanted to do so many things with this club, but somehow Jack got permits from the court to dredge this yacht basin. I don't know. Who was president then, anyway? Let's figure that out. Jack's new plan for MIYSC. You saw a jacket over there that said that. Marco Island Yacht and Sailing Club. He determined to also incorporate membership in his new clubhouse, officially dubbing it the Marco Island Yacht and Sailing Club, December 1997. And there's the, you can see that Marco Island Yacht and Sailing Club. But wait, there's another new kid on the block that plays into this story. Next slide. Another hero emerges. Don already gave us a little bit of that story. Doug Matthews, the Commodore of the Marco Bay Yacht Club, approaches Jack Enteramian with an offer to purchase his clubhouse. Well, we all know this. Timing is everything, isn't it? And Jack said, I don't want any realtors involved, but if you bring me $5 million, in 2 weeks, I'll sell you this club. I want cash in 2 weeks, and that's how much money I want. That's what I've got in it, and that's what I want. No discussion. So 200 islanders forked over $25K each, and in 2 weeks, and voila, again, Marco Island Yacht Club is born as a member-owned, not-for-profit yacht club 2000-2001. Hear, hear. And that's where we began the 20 years. So, as my mother would say, every cloud has a silver lining, rags to riches, riches to rags, and back to riches. This is definitely a rich story, don't you agree? Yes, it's the end of our 50-year saga. Here then is the before and the after. Top left, you see Marco Crescent Beach, June of 1966. That picture was taken from the top of the first condo on the beach, Emerald Beach Club, taken from their roof. And you can see there's nothing else on the beach, except the very, very, very south end is the old missile tracking station. And there's Marco Crescent Beach, taken from the same location in March of 2018. Kind of amazing, isn't it? Bottom left, Marco Island Yacht Club property, 1975. Marco Island Yacht Club property, March 2018. Well, this is our paradise today. And there's the acknowledgments. So I say, guys, as David already said, toast. I say toast to another 20 years. God bless you all, and thank you. Yibbity, that's all, folks. Oh, inside, honey. Turn it on.
That was great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you hear me? Thank you, Alan. Let's give a great round of applause to Alan. I think that was great. I didn't know so much of it, but I do remember that bridge. I do remember Payne going back and forth, but it was somewhere in the 70s. Boy, has it changed. But in some ways, it's still so beautiful and so wonderful here. But let me thank our chairman, Dave Everett, Commodore Ray Rosenberg, chaplain and our charter member, Alan Sandlin, and all who worked tonight, all the great decorations and the preparation of all the memorabilia. That was Ellie and her team, not Ellie, it was Alice. Ellie helped, Carrie helped, so many people that participated. John, who did the audio visual, and I thank you, John, for working every day this week. Henry with photos, Linda and Jim, Russ and Kara, M.A., all of these people who always come through all the time. A thank you to our wonderful trio, the Michael Nardi trio. We're now going to have a vocalist for a half hour who's going to perform for you. But thank you to all of you guys who come out all the time and you smile and you have a great time. And it makes it all worthwhile to keep going. So let's have a round of applause for all of us. So we're going to be hearing from our vocalist, Rick Townsend. We're going to have more music and we're going to have dessert now. So we still have plenty to go.